of Certify AI. Powerless. This is the single word I would use to describe how it feels to be the target of a deepfake campaign. Now, for those unfamiliar, deepfakes are typically images, video, and audio content that's been artificially manipulated from its original. I know this because I personally experienced a severe case of cyberstalking that unfortunately escalated all the way up to the federal government. This is kind of what it feels like. In fact, 96% of deepfake videos generated are sexually explicit, done so non-consensually, and most of which target women and young girls. The cost of not taking action on this issue is extreme. Global deepfake attacks are estimated to reach $1 trillion in damages as of 2024, and as technology continues to advance, the time for action is now. At Certify AI, we've been building technology that's truly going to revolutionize the way images and videos are validated, taking a holistic approach to protecting digital likeness. Our tool identifies and rapidly responds to how your image is used online with or without your knowledge, including an efficient takedown process. Our progress has been featured in publications such as GeekWire and recognized as one of the leading AI startups in this space by AIM Research. We've been making swift traction as a part of the Microsoft for Startups program, along with our partnership with the White House AI Task Force in combating malicious deepfakes. In fact, we were just in Washington, D.C. Not too long ago, about a month, to witness the signing of the Take It Down Act at the White House in the Rose Garden, which we played an active role in crafting. Our founding team is composed of subject matter experts across computer science, machine learning, and product development. And we are just launching our seed round, which will be used to quickly bring our solution to the scale it requires. And as for my case, the person responsible was ultimately found guilty and sentenced to 9 years in federal prison. I want to emphasize, though, that this is not the case for most people. This is very, very rare. And we are here to change that, because most people never see any resemblance of justice. We are here to change that, though. We are here to protect and rapidly respond to malicious use of AI. Now, please join us in our mission to combat deepfakes and promote digital safety for all. Thank you all so much.
Can you talk a little bit more about the solution?
Yeah.
Your approach to the solution?
Yeah, and so to repeat the question, it was talking a little bit more about the approach to this solution. So this is a very complex issue, right? It affects multiple different segments. It affects individuals, it affects organizations, it affects government. It's a global issue as well. It's not segmented to one country. We are really emphasizing and hammering down on our unique expertise. Personally, my lived experience, seeing how the process works for individuals, public figures, politicians, leveraging our expertise and experience to craft the best solution for the masses in which this issue is impacting, which is mainly individuals at this point in time. As far as the solution goes, we're really wanting to make sure people have trust in knowing how their image is being used online. For example, in my case, I had multiple different fake accounts made of me using my face, but no way of knowing until a friend reached out to me 2 weeks, months after it had been live. And at that point, the damage has already been done. So really notifying people as soon as possible, while also developing preventative technologies, including watermarking, unique hashing on content, that type of content provenance, to really get to the issue as close as possible so people can take action into their own hands and take the power back when it comes to their image and their likeness and where it shows up online.
First, I want to say I'm sorry that happened to you, but I'm so happy that justice.
Silver linings.
That, yes,
Silver
yes.
linings.
So, in terms of the solution, then, so is there currently, from a software system kind of methodology, innovation, or image concept, is something being created to identify these images, or is it more so the awareness that you're trying to, get out there?
Yeah, so the awareness piece of it, notifying people how their image is using biometric data, that is a way to really solve that pain point that individuals are facing, this uncertainty, this fear, being able to solve that problem. But when it comes to the technology and building the software, we have just launched a feature in our tool that essentially allows you to upload any kind of media file, and we do real-time digital forensics on that file, able to give you an accurate readout of has this been potentially artificially manipulated, and what is the percentage score on that? Is there a high likelihood that this has been manipulated? Is there a low score? And that's with any technologies, any kind of deepfake detection companies that you see are going to have a statistical analysis tied to the result, because right now it is not 100%, if you're just doing an analysis, it's not 100% certain unless you have something within the metadata, which is that unique watermark or the unique hash that shows the source of where something was created or modified from.
Yeah, of course.
Cool. Thank you so much.